What's up, Pineal family? So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to plant a ton of seeds in a very small space and then pluck them out to have a bunch of plants. And so why do you wanna do this? Well, really just efficiency, right? Instead of planting everything in individual pots like this, which would take up more space, you could plant it in a just small tray like this, relatively small tray like this. Get literally hundreds of plants in this tray, hundreds of seedlings, and then just pluck them out and divide them before they get too big, right? So obviously if you let them get too big in this tray, it would be way too overcrowded. Nothing good will come out of it. However, if you pluck them out before they get that big, you just saved a lot of space, and it's super efficient just to plant everything in one tray. When you're watering, it's super easy. When you're getting everything started, you don't need as much space. So if you're starting things inside and you don't have much space until you bring it outside, either way, either starting outside or starting inside, it's just more efficient. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna teach you how to do this. Now, why would you want to plant 100 plants, 100 flowers, or 100 veggies? Well, you might just want them for your own garden, or you might be wanting to trade them at a Pineal trade station, and that is what our movement, this mission is all about. These Pineal trade stations, if you don't know what they are, they're just little plant stands that people put in front of their yards, put at schools, nonprofit organizations, small businesses, churches. You can put them anywhere. They're just little plant stands that people trade plants at, people trade homegrown produce, backyard chicken eggs, house plants, houseplant cuttings, seeds, and all that good stuff. And these Pineal trade stations just act as a convenient swap point to, trade and share all these garden and homesteading goodies and abundances that we can get from nature. And the mission is just to connect communities, build healthier and more sustainable communities by growing and working together. So if you want to learn more, or if you want to become a host, because hosting is open nationwide this year, spring 2025. We've been doing this in Louisville, Kentucky for the past couple years, and now we have everything worked out. Well, we want to go nationwide with this and really strengthen communities by growing and working together. So if you don't know about that, link will be down below to our website. You can learn more about how to become a host. Just find all the stations on our map and just kind of learn more about the movement. So let's get into now what I'm talking about. So either way, whether you're trying to put these at a station or you just want hundreds of plants, you can just start with a tray like this. You would seed it like you normally do, just kind of overseed. So you would put, your compost in here or your seed starting mix, whatever that may be. Then you're gonna overseed. So you can see this is anise hyssop right here, and you can see how packed it is, right? This is obviously way, way, way too packed if I was going to grow these up in this tray, but I'm not, right? This is just to get started. If I was to individually pot all these up when I was starting and individually seed everything, that's gonna take up a lot of space if I'm growing this much, to where this tray does not take up that much space. Now, when it gets to this size, then you can individually pot them. And you can do this with almost anything, right? I'm growing anise hyssop here, but you can do this with your tomatoes, your peppers, your lettuces. You can do this with a lot of stuff, and it's just more efficient, right? So you can see how I have all these individually potted right now, and they're looking fantastic. But these all came from this tray. So seed your tray, start growing up your tray, and then when it gets to the point where they're getting big, we want to separate them. Now, if we don't separate them at this point, they're gonna get way too big, they're gonna overcrowd each other, they're probably gonna die or just not do too well, or they're gonna get so big that when you try to pluck them out, the roots are already intertwined and it's just not good. So around that stage, you wanna start plucking them out. And again, super easy. Guys, if you're new into gardening, if you're new into the homesteading and nature and just all this good stuff, don't overcomplicate it, right? Do not overcomplicate it. There's so many things that you can make this way more complicated, and some things in gardening, yes, can get you a little bit better results. But if you're new, just be super basic with it, because if you start overcomplicating it and it's not fun anymore, you're just gonna not have great results. If it's not fun, if it's not enjoyable, why are you doing it, right? It should be fun and enjoyable and connect you back to nature and improve your mental health, not stress you out. So let's just make it super easy. Get your pot that you're going to pluck these out and replant them in. Fill it up again with your potting mix. And then all we're gonna do is come in here and start thinning out these plants. So just come in here by the base of the plant. We wanna be kind of gentle, right? We don't wanna be too hard. They're stronger than they might look, but we still wanna be gentle. We don't want to rip the roots, right? We want these roots, these beautiful roots on the plant. So when you're plucking these guys out, just make sure to kind of get it at the base of the plant instead of up here where it might rip. We want these gorgeous roots. And then you just come in here, make yourself a hole, and plant your plant. Now, when you are transplanting things like this, you want to plant it deep enough, right? Now, these are looking pretty good, pretty sturdy plants, but sometimes you will have kind of straggly seedlings, and we don't want a straggly seedling. So if they're a little bit straggly, just plant it deeper into the transplanting pot. It will make the stem a lot stronger, and the plant will become a lot healthier plant when you plant it outside. It is starting to rain on me out here, so I need to make this quick. Just make a hole, plant your hyssop, or again, whatever plant you're doing, you can do this for more than just hyssop. And we're going to plant it just like that. And we can do that again, literally. There's probably 100 plants in this very small area. So if you were planting for your Pineal trade station to trade with your community, you have so many plants in a very, very small space. You could probably put this on a windowsill. Maybe not a windowsill, might be a little bit too big unless you have a big windowsill, but you get the point. You can put this in a pretty small space. It's not that big. And so this is just a way that you can grow tons of plants in a very small area. Super efficient way to start seeds by getting something like this, overseeding, and then when they start to grow, just pluck them out, repot them, and now you have a very healthy plant. So that's a great way to start. Tons of seeds. Yeah, any questions, leave them in the comments below. Guys, I will see you in a garden spring 2025. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Join the mission. Go to our website to learn more about the movement. Until next time, love you guys. Peace out.